Flo here. I hope that you're having a great day. I got to clean my glasses really quickly. So I'll give you 1 second to do that, and then we'll start our affirmations for the day. I'm so grateful for your presence and your time and your attention and your energy. Life is what we make of it. Hi there, happy Monday. For those of you who are paying attention, today is Sacral Mondays, all about the sacral chakra that's in charge of your sexual and creative energy. So whatever you're trying to will into the world this week, I hope that you are putting all of your creative juices behind it and allowing life to unfold for you in a magical way. I don't know what's planned for today. I don't know what the universe is going to offer me, and I don't know what's going to come in the future of my life, but I know that in the present moment, all is well, all is well. Everything is working out for my highest good, and out of the situation, only good can come, and I am safe. All is well, all is well. Everything is working out for my highest good, and out of this situation, only good can come, and I am safe. And it's a wonderful feeling to be safe inside yourself. A lot of people are trying to find safety in money, safety in codependent relationships, safety in gossip, safety in a us versus them kind of environment and flow. What a wonderful gift it is to find safety inside yourself, to be able to give yourself the mantra that I am safe, all is well, everything is working out for my highest good, and out of this situation only good can come, and I am safe. All is well, all is well. Everything is working out for my highest good, and out of this situation, only good can come, and I am safe. How would your life change today if you really confess that and affirm that over your heart? I am well, all is well. Everything is working out for my highest good, and out of the situation, only good can come, and I am safe. We're going to get to affirmations very shortly, but not before I tell you all about what's going on in my world. I recently moved about 6 to 7 months ago, if you call that recent. And I'm going to start Instagram right now so we can get our Instagram soul fam in. I started a journey from New York City to move to North Carolina about 7 months ago. And I really anticipated and thought that this would be a smooth transition into country living and what I call the soft life. What I've found is that there's no such thing as having a soft life if you are surrounding yourself in a vibration of struggle. A lot of people are addicted to struggling. A lot of folks are addicted to gossip. A lot of folks are addicted to having to make things work instead of staying in flow. The reason why I call myself Dr. Flow, and I've been Andre in the Flow on social media for many years, it is a trigger statement. It is a trigger name. It is a reminder that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be at all times. You'd be surprised how many people want to actually move through life being somewhere else. They're either living in some kind of painful or shameful past, or they are protecting themselves or seeking to protect themselves from some type of future, real or imaginary. The more that we're able to come into just being in our own flow. A lot of people give me a hard time about this because I'm not trying to be anyone other than myself. I'm not trying to say to you the things that you want to hear. I'm not trying to perform for you in ways that would make you comfortable. I'm simply being myself. What a gift it is to be in your own flow and to honor yourself. Knowing, as we mantraed earlier and spoke earlier, that all is well. All is truly well. Everything is working out for our highest good. And out of the situation, only good can come, and we are safe. It's not a message that will have you surrounded by negative people. Most people in life are tuned into a negative vibration. What do I mean when I say tuned into a negative vibration? I mean that they are listening to the news, or they're listening to their friends, or they're listening to their colleagues, or they're listening to Clubhouse, or they're on Twitter all day, or they're on Facebook, where people are constantly ruminating and talking about the things that are not working out for their highest good. It's important that we recognize what divine brine we're actually sitting in. When I say divine brine, what am I talking about? I'm talking about this idea that if you were a pickle, you would be sitting in some kind of vinegar solution. And whatever you put in that vinegar solution is what's going to manifest as the flavor of the pickle. What kind of pickle are you? Are you a spicy pickle? Are you a garlicky pickle? What kind of vibration are you remaining in and sitting in for your soul's growth? It's important. If you are in the negativity of Twitter all day, or if you're in the negativity of friends and family on Facebook, a lot of us have fallen out of love with social media. A lot of people are taking what they call social media breaks. They think that a social media break is actually going to improve their lives, but at the end of the day, if you take a break from social media, but you're still inside with your negative thoughts, you're going to have a problem. If you take a break from social media and you're still text messaging to talk about everything that's going bad in your life, you're still going to have a negative brine. Your life is going to unfold in a way that may not be favorable to you. So what I've learned in my short few decades of experience is to try to do my best to surround myself with positive people, to not get caught up in the gossip. Give me 1 second to turn off my notifications. That's a little life hack for you. Sometimes you just need to turn off your notifications, right? I am a child and a product of the 80s, when we simply went outside to play and ride our bikes and have fun, and there was no device in our pocket in the 80s and early 90s that allowed us to get constant notifications. Some people are under attack today because of the constant notifications. There's always something or someone pulling on us for our attention. How can we return to self-love? How can we return to a positive mindset? How can we tune our vibration to success and place ourselves in a divine brine of success? The success energy is something that is contagious, but you can only catch it if you're around it. It's kind of like I don't want to point it in this direction, but it's kind of like an illness. The only way that you can catch a cold is by being around someone who has a cold. I've never seen anybody who was completely isolated and around no one who just magically got a cold unless they were, in some kind of condition where the AC was on all night and they slept without clothes on and then they got a body chill or cold. But most illnesses, especially the contagious illnesses, are transported or are transferred from one human to another. This week, I have been, or I guess over the weekend, because the week is just starting, I've been thinking about mind viruses. I want to talk briefly about mind viruses this afternoon. A mind virus is a negative thought that you pick up from somewhere or someone else. I'll say that one more time. A mind virus is an energy that you pick up from someone else or something else. What do I mean? You walk into a room or you walk into an office and you say, "Hi, Susie, how are you doing on this Monday?" And Susie says, "I don't know, Dr. Flo. I just don't feel well today." And then you say, "Well, why, Susie, do you not feel well today?" And Susie says, "Well, there's sexism in the world, and there's racism in the world, and Flint still doesn't have clean water, and I'm just sad and depressed all the time because of these things." And you say, "Oh, Susie, I'm so sorry. Tell me more about what's going on with the water in Flint. Talk to me more about the racism on the planet and the sexism and the violence on Earth." And before you know it, you've received a mind virus. You start thinking about the lack of environmental justice. You start thinking about the lack of social justice, and instead of moving the needle forward towards something positive, you are infected by a mind virus. Does that make sense today? So the reason why we come in for daily affirmations, sometimes several times a day, is to tune our lightning rod and to tune our frequency and vibration towards something that is positive. To remind ourselves that while everyone else has something to say about what we're doing and who we are in fact perfect, whole, and complete, exactly as we are. I'll say that one more time for the people in the back, because a lot of people don't believe this for themselves. A lot of people don't believe in the goodness and the mercy of life. And remember, what you choose to think in this world is an absolute choice. You can, and I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, you can actually choose to have a better day than the one you're having. Hello, somebody. You can actually choose to raise your vibrational frequency towards something that is more loving, more joyful, more giving, more honest, and has more integrity. It is a choice. Whether I sit these days, because we have made some strides in the social justice arena, I can choose whether I want to be in the front of the plane, the middle of the plane, or the back of the plane. I can choose whether I want to sit by people who are dwelling in negativity, or I can choose if I want to energetically sit by people who are positive. That is a choice that I'm making. I can choose whether I want to fill my heart with goodness and compassion, or I can choose to do something completely different. And trust me, if you don't know how you feel, there's someone on the planet who will tell you how to feel. Can I get a witness? If you don't know how you feel about life, if you're not intentionally choosing your vibration and your energy, someone else will give it to you. I'll give you a classic example. I love myself. I love the way I look. I love the way I feel. I love who I am. But once in a while, sometimes every day, a troll or an internet distractor will come into all of my live streams and tell me something about my appearance. I've even had my partner's father. My partner's father said, I really like that guy that you're with. He seems like a nice guy, but he really needs to clean up his beard. Okay? I have a choice. Do I fall into that mind virus of, oh, I need to clean my beard up. I need to shave my beard. I need to appear differently in the world. Or do I just choose to sit in a different vibration? So the reason why we come together every day, sometimes several times a day on my live streams, is to really tune up our frequency to what is good, what is honest, and what is real in life. Once again, if you don't tell people who you are, I am loved and lovable. I am sexy. I am hot. I am amazing. I am abundant. I am full of life. I am in control of my own narrative. If you do not do that, people will come in and try to tell you who you are. They use a lot of different ways to do it. Some people will try to control your vibration and your energy with the giving of attention or the withholding of attention. Some people will try to give you gifts and then try to manipulate you in that way. Some people will try to give you money and exert influence over you. Some people will simply give you a mind virus. They will say things to you like, who do you think you are? Or how are you going to even get that done? Or they'll ask you questions like, where is the manifestation of all that you say you want? I'll tell people all the time, I will not stop until I have a love revival that happens all over the planet. I will not stop until I'm able to open a church door or a community center door and lead worship in the morning, in the afternoons, and in the evenings. I want to personally in my life lead songs of worship and love in the morning, afternoon, and evenings. And people will say to me, well, if you say that you're going to make that happen, why are you still sitting in the house? If you say that you're going to make that happen, then where is the manifestation? These kinds of mind viruses will take control of your energy and cause you to not have a good time in your life. Lots of people are sad today because they've acquired the thought forms and the mind viruses of other people without recognizing who they are. So the reason why I do Dr. Flo's daily affirmations, sometimes several times a day, online in public, is to raise my vibration. To bring myself out of this space of fake news and place myself on a solid footing. Now, there's someone in the audience whose name I can't read, who says, fake positivity. Mate, have you taken the opportunity to keep your mouth sometimes? Just because you talk doesn't make you a sage. Shut up and reflect on your life. Ha ha. I'll read it one more time. Mate, have you taken the opportunity to keep your mouth sometimes? Just because you talk doesn't make you a sage. Shut up and reflect on your life. Ha ha. There's a wonderful thing that happens in your life when you recognize that you have nothing to prove, nothing to protect, nothing to hide, and nothing to defend. Your life gets much, much easier when you recognize that you have nothing to prove to anyone, nothing to protect yourself from, nothing to hide from in life, and nothing to defend. As we talked about earlier in this very live stream, there are folks with mind viruses. They hold their own mind viruses and they try to be contagious and pass those things to you. But if you know who you really are and you know what you're called to, you have nothing to prove, nothing to protect, nothing to hide, nothing to defend. And you'll find often that people who antagonize you, especially those without faces on the internet, are suffering. They know it, and I know it. And so the reason why we do daily affirmations is to clear out the negativity, to clear out the mind viruses, to purify and purge ourselves of all of the negativity. When someone starts telling you to shut up and reflect on your life, when you're in a present moment of reflection, you can tell that they've been infected by a mind virus of deep, deep negativity. Or they're just simply bored and they're just trying to have a go at me. I hold all of these things well. I hold all of these things well. Let's move towards our affirmations today because this is what makes for a happy life. Holding our hearts today with nothing to prove, nothing to protect, nothing to hide, and nothing to defend, I declare over myself and affirm that I honor my truth. I honor my truth. I have everything that I need. I have everything that I need. I am enough. I am enough. I am grateful. I am grateful. Thank you, Marquetta. It's so good to see you, one of my friends and donors here. I really appreciate you and the love you give. She says, keep preaching and affirming in love. I will. And you should do the same. Keep spreading love, folks. I am grateful. I am grateful today. I choose to go with the flow. I choose to go with the flow. I am confident. I am confident. I am present. I am present. Me too, Marquetta. I am supported. I am supported. I am worthy. I am worthy. You know how many people suffer in life because they don't feel worthy? Some people don't feel worthy of their faces. Some people don't feel worthy of their jobs. Some people don't feel worthy of love. You're worthy today, folks. You are worthy. You are worthy. I let go of what does not serve me. This is one of my favorite ones. I let go of what does not serve me. If you have someone in your midst on your live streams or in your spaces that's commenting and not serving you, let it go. A lot of people are holding on to what was said. What this individual said to me just 15 seconds ago, I've already let it go because I let go of that which does not serve me. I understand that my love outlasts all negativity. I let go of what does not serve me. I am strong. I am strong. I am patient. I am patient. I trust the process. I trust the process. Love myself. Oh, yes. I love myself. Give me 1 second to actually refill the water on the stove that's giving some lovely humidity to my house and my room. For those of you who don't know, I'm a professional performer as well, and I like to keep a good humidity in the house to keep everything nice and moist. So give me 1 second for that as I love myself. We certainly don't want to burn the house down while we love ourselves. We certainly don't want to burn the house down while we love ourselves today. I am doing my best. I am doing my best. A lot of the negativity of life will often unfold in our hearts because we know we could be doing a little bit better. We know we could be being more kind to strangers on the internet. We know that we could be checking things off our to-do list. But because we're not, we feel sad about it. But if you can honestly affirm, I am doing my best, everything else just rolls from that. I respect my journey. I respect my journey. I choose to find happiness. I choose to find happiness. One of my gurus says that in every moment you have one of two choices, pleasantness or unpleasantness. And so I move into a space in my life where I choose happiness, even if an internet troll or even if a friend and family member or a business associate or a colleague is picking at me or picking on me. I can either choose to be unpleasant or have an unpleasant experience in this, or I can choose to find the gratitude and find how pleasant it is to be able to have all of the technologies to be able to broadcast love. So I choose. What I love about this affirmation is that I choose to find happiness. Happiness is a choice. I am rich, and this has nothing to do with my bank account. I am rich. I am rich. I am abundant. I am abundant. This goes back to the affirmation of I have everything I need. Would you believe me if I told you today that you have everything you need in your hands for your own personal miracle? A lot of people say, well, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough friends. I don't have enough lovers. I don't have enough education. That's not true. You are abundant. You have everything in your hands right now for your own personal miracle. I know it's a very, very hard thing to hear when you are in a struggle mindset. But life was not meant to be a struggle. I told my partner day before yesterday, I said, if we open the back door, we won't hear the grass yelling for help. I've never heard the grass or the birds cry out in, ah, where's my 401k? That is something that humans do. We have everything we need. All right, the last set of affirmations that I'm going to go through today before we sign off. I'll be back a little later in the evening, and we'll do affirmations before we go to bed to program ourselves. Remember, what we're doing with affirmations is just programming our subconscious mind to work for us throughout the day. So if you feel weak in your energy or weak in your heart, maybe the affirmation, I am strong, will rise to meet you from your subconscious a little later. It may not be serving you right now to affirm, I am strong, I am strong, I am strong, I am strong. But in a moment of perceived weakness or doubt, the affirmation, I am strong, because you've been planting the seeds in the affirmations and you've been watering them in our sessions together, I am strong just comes up out of your spirit very quickly. I can do all things. Why? Because I am strong, I am strong, I am strong. Okay, the last set of affirmations we're going to do this morning before we get out of here, because we've been together on some of the spaces for 32 minutes, and so I want to be respectful of your time, even though I don't have anywhere to be but in love. We're going to do some anti-capitalist affirmations together, which is something new that I'm adding to my daily affirmations, because capitalism, if you really look into it and research it, it's kind of the beginning, middle, and end of all of our problems. And so we're going to affirm some anti-capitalist affirmations, because some of you are so obsessed with money and resources, it's actually causing you pain. A lot of people are chasing the mighty dollar, yen, whatever. A lot of people are chasing money so severely that they are robbing themselves of a happy life. Here are some anti-capitalist affirmations. I am allowed to spend my time creating things, even if they're not beautiful. I am allowed to spend my time creating things, even if they're not beautiful. There's no such thing as a real job. All forms of work are real and valid. There is no such thing as a real job. All forms of work are real and valid. There is nothing that I need to accomplish to be worthy. I am already worthy. There is nothing that I need to accomplish to be worthy. I am already worthy. That's juicy. That's juicy. There's nothing that I need to accomplish to be worthy. I'm already worthy. Doing nothing is good for my soul. Doing nothing is good for my soul. Well, here's another juicy one. I am not defined by what I produce. I am not defined by what I produce. My worth cannot be measured by my paycheck, my job title, or a list of professional and academic achievements. This one comes up a lot. I'll read it one more time. My worth cannot be measured by my paycheck, my job title, or a list of professional or academic achievements. I'm surrounded by people who are propping themselves up daily, and I'm sure you are as well wherever you are in the metaverse. I am surrounded by countless people over the last few weeks, months, and years. I'm surrounded by people who are propping themselves up by their paychecks, their job titles, their list of professional and academic achievements. Sure, I have these things too, but my worth cannot be measured by these things. My worth cannot be measured by my paycheck, my job title, or a list of professional or academic achievements. I do not need to monetize my hobbies. It is enough to spend time doing something I love. This is a difficult one for me because I do monetize my hobbies because I love what I do professionally in coaching people and helping people see the truth and the light of who they are. But it's enough that even if I just came onto these live streams and just sat here and said nothing, as the person earlier was asking me to shut up and reflect. The reason why I'm here is because I have been still. And I know that this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. I have chosen to shut up and reflect on the goodness that is my life and walk forward in my true calling. What a gift. What a gift. Wahe Guru. I will not let society decide what success looks like. I can define what successful life looks like for me. This is kind of fresh because people often clown me on the internet openly, friends, family, and strangers, about the fact that, I have low attendance in my live streams. People aren't really attracted to what's positive. Remember, if you pay attention to marketing and the news cycle, they say if it bleeds, it leads. So if you're turning on CNN or MSNBC, or if you're tuning into Twitter, or if you're tuning into your negative friends, remember, what's salacious, what's sticky, what's yummy is what's bleeding. Death, murder, destruction, decay. These are the things that people love to tune into, obsess about, and talk about all the time. Because I am always talking about my dreams, my goals, my positive ambition, what's working out for me well, what's going great in my life, because I am in constant celebration of the good. I'm not popular. But I will not let society decide what success looks like for me. I am success. How about that for an affirmation today? I am success. I am success. But it's nothing to do with my resume. I am successful because I exist. I am successful because I am. I belong to and for myself. And for that reason, I am success. I am success. I am successful. Because I say so. Remember, if we look at the ancient biblical text, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Because I declare that I am successful, and because I declare that I am success, it is so. And there's nothing that anyone or anything can do about it. It's simply who I am. And it's simply who you are. I will not let society, who is society? Our families, our friends, our colleagues, our associates, the strangers in Walmart, the strangers in the grocery store. I will not let society decide and dictate what my success looks like. I can define what a successful life looks like for me. Well, Dr. Flo, don't you want to do this? No, that's not my version of success. Well, it'd be nice if you did this more. No, I define what my success looks like for me. I hope that you enjoyed today's affirmations. I will be back a little later in the afternoon to top up on positive vibrations. I will be back tonight before bedtime to top up on positive vibrations. Remember, like we talked about earlier, the divine brine that you choose to place yourself in is important. The ways in which you choose to be in your flow is important. The words, thoughts, ideas, and vibrations that you choose to sit in matters. It can make a happy life for you or a life of pain for you. Choose your own adventure. If you're interested in tapping into my flow, if you're interested in tapping into my personal love flow, getting to know me better and my community better, I encourage you to tap on the link in bio. I encourage you to Google Andre and the Flow, all together as one word. That's going to put you right into everything that you need to know about the love that I place onto this earth and onto this universe. Like I always say, what good is the cultivation of your love if you're not going to pour it out and give it to everything and everybody in your own special way? Now, some people are needy. Some people are codependent. Do not allow that in your vibration. Do not allow that in your flow. Cultivate the garden of your heart. Cultivate the love in your heart. And then give freely to others. And when you've had enough, beloveds, you've had enough. And a lot of us are coming into this new vibration in life where we've had it with living in all the ways that we've been living. We're done with the old wine skins, if you will. We are done with low vibrational interactions. We're done with playing small. We're done with the gossip. We're done with the negativity. We only set our minds and our energies towards what's positive, loving, and good. What is positive? What is loving? What is good? What is positive? What is loving? What is good? I thank you for stopping by today and hanging out for this session of Daily Affirmations. We'll be back very, very soon. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of all suffering. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of all suffering. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of all suffering. And may love hold you in its big, 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 big hands. We'll see you soon. You're loved and lovable every day. You've always been loved and lovable. You're always going to be loved and lovable. And no one can change that. Take care.